All right, I think we are live, but let me double check. Okay, I think we are live. Okay, so just one of the platforms didn't stream. That's okay. So today we are on day 297. Today we got a subject to deal. A subto deal is when you're buying a property subject to the existing financing. Now, for this property, I want to quickly realize whether or not it's going to cash flow. Okay. So this is 8919 Teal Trail, Jonesboro, Georgia. Purchase price $350,000. Interest rate 5.5%. Total monthly payment $28.49. If you guys ever need a contractor in Georgia or the Atlanta market, definitely check out this podcast I did with Tyler Floyd right here. This was titled How to Estimate Home Renovation Expenses for Co-Living Rentals. So this is going to be a really good one for you to check out for the Atlanta market. Just be on the lookout for that. All right. So now that we got the details right here, let's plug in some numbers here. Okay. Purchase price $350,000. Total monthly payment $28.49. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that later. Entry fee $22,174. Let's see if it breaks down the entry fee right here. Here we go. $12,174. $12,174 is a cash seller with a $10,000 assignment fee. Always leave aside 2.5% for closing costs. HOA $28.49. So just note that the $28.49 already includes the $21 of HOA. So we're not going to double count the HOA. Here's your mortgage information. The existing loan is $327,826. Interest rate is 5.5. They want a 7-year balloon. No details of when it will start. That's okay. All right. So now that I got all these details in here, it's a 4-bed, 3-bath. I need to go get the rents now. Okay. Now, this property is going to be right here. Let's find out what county this is in. Look at Redfin. Look at the word county. This is in Clayton County. All right. Now that I got these photos, I can check the general condition of the home. Looks relative. Kitchen looks great. Some carpet. So maybe I'll set aside some room for touch-up paint. But that's pretty much it. Okay. Now, 2,808 square feet. Now I'm looking at Clayton County. All right, so to get my rents, I'm going to go to HUD FMR. I'm going to click on fair market rents. I'm going to click on access to small area FMR. I'm going to look up FY 2024 FMR. Go to Georgia, and I'm going to go to Clayton County. And the zip code 30236. 30236. And now you're going to have the rent ceiling by bedroom count by zip code 30236. 30236. I'm not going to care about the 3-bedroom rent anymore because this property is already a 4-bedroom. So I'm just going to leave it as $2,300. Now that I got my rent ceiling in there, I need to go and compare it to the market rent. Okay. Now, to get my market rent, I'm going to go to affordablehousing.com. I'm going to go to the owner section, go to the market rent estimator, go on the address, bedroom count, click on that, and you're going to see right here that the market rent is $2,001, and that's for 25 units within a 1.18 mile radius. And I'm writing down the rest of these numbers so my partners have a pretty good reference of what's going on here. Now, because the rent ceiling is $2,300, typically the rent ceiling includes utilities. If you're not including utilities, you have to back off some of that amount. Now, you have to use the lower of the two because of the rent reasonableness test, okay? What I have up here is the Housing Choice Voucher Program Guidebook, okay? Housing Choice Voucher was previously known as Section 8, and they've rebranded it from Section 8 to Housing Choice Voucher because of all the negative connotation that used to be there. But the most important part is the rent reasonableness test, okay, that you got to pay attention to. And it says right here in Section 2.2, in conducting rent reads, one is the PHA, which stands for the Public Housing Authority. They're the ones that typically administers all the vouchers. Must determine whether the rent to the owner is a reasonable rent in comparison to rent for other comparable unassisted units. This just means that you can't charge more in rent simply because you're renting out to a voucher holder. All right. Now, with that said, what you want to do is use lower of the two. Simple as that. So for this property, I can use 2001 as the rent. Now, if you remember just some of the details right here, right? When you see that the rent that you can use is 2001 and you compare it to the total monthly payment, 2,849, you know you're losing a ton of money if you choose this exit strategy. So right then and there, you could probably rule it out. But for today, let's go ahead and do the numbers out so you can actually see how much money you're losing and why I ruled out the deal already here, right? At this point in time, it's better for me to walk away from the deal than spend any more time or energy analyzing the deal. But let's, for the sake of today's exercise, let's actually go through it because I've actually done some videos on ruling out the deals, but they're really, really fast. So sometimes you might want to just get a little bit more value out of this. So 2049 for renovations. I'm gonna go to my rehab. Let's go over here. I got $1,500 for the roof, just in case. I got $500 for the landscaping. I got 2808 is total square foot. I'm gonna divide that by 5. I'm gonna assume that I just need to paint about 20% of the house for touch-up paint. For my flooring, I'm gonna replace some of the flooring that is in the home. 2808. I think I saw some rooms with this, so I'm gonna just do about 25% of the floors to redo it as LVP. Okay, I got $450 for the toilet. So this gives me a total rehab of 11 grand, which falls right into here in B6. All right, I got my rents already, 2001. Now, the total disclosed payment was $2,849, and that includes HOA, right? $2,849. So I'm gonna go to B28 equals $2,849, and I'm gonna subtract the principal portion of the subto loan and the interest portion of the subto loan. All right, and then that gives me my total balance of the property taxes and the insurance that I'm paying for the property right now. Right now that I got that in place, I backed into the property taxes and insurance number. I'm gonna add extra $30 to the insurance every single month because when you turn a property from a primary residence home to a rental property, typically costs a little bit more. So that's why we're adding extra $30. Got 10% for property for maintenance. I got no money for HOA because remember that money was already included in the $2,849 that I was using to subtract the principal and the interest portions of subto payment in the B28. So that's why it's empty. 10% for property management, 5% for vacancy. So this property, if you rent it out as a 4-bedroom for $2,000, you'll be negative $1,378 a month. That would assume a negative 38% return. So you can tell why that is not a deal for me personally. Now, if you're living in that in the property, right, it's be a completely different situation. This is obviously not investment advice. I'm not soliciting any investments on this call. I'm simply showing you all the work that I'm doing every single day to look at a deal, analyze it, and go from there. So that's it. All right. My goal is for you to analyze the same deal I did today, right? It's a subject to deal. We didn't spend that much time on it so far. It went so fast, right? So copy my homework, right? Analyze the same deal I analyzed today using the same spreadsheet. You guys want to copy the spreadsheet, just go to not affordablehousing.com, but go to affordablehousing.io. Once you get there, you guys can go click on the Get Deal Analysis tool, plug in your name, email, phone number, and you're going to get a copy of the spreadsheet. I didn't make the spreadsheet from scratch. Full disclosure, I got it from a few other folks. I combined it, I tweaked it, I modified it, and boom, now it's in a manner that I can use to analyze my deals every single day, really quick, really fast. All right. Have an amazing day, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for day 298. I'll be in Montana later, so I hope you guys are able to find me there. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 298. Have an amazing day, everybody. Have a good one.